So I saw myself as being some sort of a messenger having a special function. And I saw it in terms of there being supporters, but also opponents. And so I would think that if I was put in the hospital, it would be a coup d'etat by the opponents.
This is a world of books gone flat. This is a Jew in a newspaper hat that dances weeping down the ward over the creaking sea of board. Of the batty sailor that winds his watch, that tells the time of the busy man that lies in the house of Bedlam.
Well, I didn't feel that I was different in simply the sense of deficiency. I thought I had superior mental powers in some areas. When I was in the Trenton Hospital and I had more treatment, I was really locked up. The idea was, you're not getting out of this place if you seem to be crazy. After a few months in the hospital, I was ready to go back and try to get back into normal life.
This is a boy that pats the floor to see if the world is there, is flat, for the widowed Jew in a newspaper hat that dances weeping down the ward, waltzing the length of a weaving board by the silent sailor that hears his watch that ticks the time of the tedious man that lies in the house of Bedlam.
I first said, well, this is not good thinking. This is just maybe a subconscious portion of my mind that is giving me some bad ideas, and I can do better if I reason consciously. Like you can hear, just listen to voices and follow the lead, or you can reason with them. I began to think that the idea presented by a voice might be irrational. So I got into the pattern of declaring that conscious reasoning should be superior to anything that I might hear as a voice.
These are the years in the walls and the door that shut on a boy that pats the floor to feel if the world is there, is flat. This is a Jew in a newspaper hat that dances joyfully down the ward, into the parting seas of board, past the staring sailor that shakes his watch, that tells the time of the poet, the man that lies in the house of Bedlam.
You know, I don't think a life is a good life just because a person goes to Stockholm and gets a prize. I don't think it's as simple as that. I mean, there are a lot of ways that humans can be successful. I want to do some good work still. And of course, I have to get by myself and study.
This is the soldier home from the war. These are the years in the walls and the door that shut on a boy that pats the floor to see if the world is round or flat. This is a Jew in a newspaper hat that dances carefully down the ward, walking the plank of a coffin board with the crazy sailor that shows his watch, that tells the time of the wretched man that lies in the house of Bedlam. The House of Bedlam. The House of Bedlam. Of Bedlam. Of Bedlam. Bedlam. Bedlam.